When sending the new track that has the music, how do we explain the music is not like the music where it has disturbing rhymes to the heart compared to the tariqah tracks?
You already defined it, that they're nasheeds. So music that disturbs your heart and takes you away from the remembrance of Allah. The Wahhabis, remember, they work for shaitan. So they are saying everything, then they go to raves in the deserts of Arabia. But they're against 1500 years of the use of sounds and hamd and praise. And anything that brings an emotion into your heart and draws you nearer to the remembrance of Allah, the remembrance of Sayyidina Muhammad is a beatific. And if you listen to the birds, they sound like an orchestra. You listen to the frogs, the crows, the crickets, all of the… on a country night if you go outside, Allah has an entire orchestra. And only the human that has no brain comes and says that sound is forbidden. Have they not gone outside to hear how the birds praise Allah, how the frog praises Allah, how every creature has a praise to Allah and the praise is loud. And now the immensity of science, again because of no mind people, their interest from shaitan is to bring Islam and Muslims down. And the role of pious people and the students of pious people is to propagate light and knowledges. So now you go back again, ChatGTP, not Google, don't use Google because you're not going to get any information. But you ChatGTP now, what's the power of the animal sounds according to all the vegetation? So they actually found out that the noises of birds stimulate a cell within plants. The plant's cell that makes it to open up its energy, its oxygen, whatever purpose that plant has, is actually activated by the sounds of the bird in the morning. Means for everything Allah has a reason, there is nothing wasted. Every sound they're finding out was stimulating and activating nature. Then the scientists that found that out, they realized that maybe we can play nice sounds to vegetation and see what happens. And they put to various corn, various different vegetations and they grew more, they bloomed more. Because yusabbihu wa bihamdi, Allah describes in Qur'an, for verily everything is praising me. Even the praise that He conditions within a bird is opening up a plant. Why don't the Muslim people sit and make tafakkur and at least be in the forefront of these technologies? That for God to say everything praising me means that every praise must have a secret for something. If the bird can open the lataifs of a flower, what do you imagine our zikr is doing? And that your energy opens by the praising, and as a result of that energy opening many difficulties go and many beatific energies come. So literally begin to Google these information, not Google, the AI, the ChatGTP. What's the power of the animal kingdom's praisings and sounds and the effect on vegetation, plants and other creatures? So everything is interlocked. So imagine then the power of praising, the power of nasheeds, and that's why don't worry what people say, just leave them and keep doing what you have to do. Those people will say something to everything. So until you are defeated and completely destroyed, they stop saying something. Then they come back and say, why you like this? But as soon as you're on haqq, as soon as you're doing good, they have to make a comment on everything. But know that this is not from the ways of the heavens, inshaAllah.